Kevin Sledge from Towne Media here at Blasiole's Pizza to present the second Blasiole's Pizza Portage County Girls Basketball Co-Player of the Year Award to Claire Vandamme of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Claire, congratulations.
Thank you.
So congratulations on a great senior year and a great career at Roosevelt. Just kind of reflect on your time there to start things off.
Yeah, I had an amazing experience. I moved here from South Dakota in 8th grade, so I kind of started off, working with the team in 8th grade, and I got to start playing with like the varsity team freshman year, and it's just been so fun. I feel like every year we've had a different team, different opportunities, and I've just gotten to play a different role, and it's exciting to see where they're going to go in the future and how it's going to look different then too.
All right, so starting way back at the beginning, when did you actually start playing basketball? And then at one point, did you fall in love with the game and realize, this is something that I want to do as long as I can?
Yeah, so I started playing my mom played college basketball, so we all grew up kind of just always surrounded with basketball. But in kindergarten, I was playing on my sister's 2nd grade team, just so it was easier, so we didn't have to go to 2 separate practices. But no, I remember in kindergarten, I would just set screens for my sister all the time and just play on her team. So I started then. I've continued to play every year since then. And then I would say probably when I started my AAU in Ohio, when I moved here with Ohio Extreme, I feel like I really fell in love with it then and was like, oh my gosh, I can actually make this like something that is going to get me to be able to play as long as I can in college. And then I started getting looked at from different schools, and it just was kind of getting real, this is actually something that I can do. And now it's I still can't believe that it's fully happening, because it's something, everyone playing sports has always dreamed of, going to college for it and stuff. But now that it's all happening already, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is real. It's super exciting. So.
All right, how about your influences throughout your basketball career? Who are some of the biggest influences you credit for your success?
Yeah, I would say definitely my parents. My mom obviously played in college. She played at Northern Michigan too. So, but she was All-American. She had her jerseys retired at her high school. She was awesome. My dad is a college coach, not for basketball, but for golf. So he knows a lot about what it takes to be a college athlete and how much dedication you have to put in. And they really wanted to make sure that it wasn't anything that ever felt forced. And I really appreciate that, because I think that's what made me fall in love with it more, is that it never was something that I was required to do, or didn't have an option to do something else. So definitely them, but just all my family's always been super supportive of it. So yeah, just mostly family. My coaches throughout the years have been amazing. I had amazing coaches in South Dakota, amazing coaches here at Roosevelt with Foreman and the staff, and then my AAU coach, Alicia Manning, she played at University of Tennessee for Pat Summitt, so it was awesome to get to work with her as well. So.
Awesome. All right, so take us through the recruiting process, just how that went for you, and then how you ultimately ended up at Northern Michigan.
Yeah, so the recruiting process with the transfer portal nowadays is insane. It's amazing for athletes, but it's also can make it hard, because why would you want to take a risk on someone coming out of high school when you can just get someone who's played before? And I'm really grateful that Coach Thousand and Coach Jordan Sweeney were willing to look at me and be like, oh yeah, we can definitely take her on our team. It's definitely, I think AAU has been such a big part of it for a lot of people. I would say most of my looks and stuff came from AAU, not as much from high school, but you still get looks from high school as well. But AAU, just constantly playing games, answering a bunch of coaches all the time, and just looking at these most random schools that you've never heard of, but they're reaching out to you and you're like, oh, this is cool. But it's really cool, because then you also get to network with a bunch of people and meet different teams and meet a bunch of different people that I feel can help you a lot in the future.
Okay. So. And what are you most looking forward to about playing at the next level?
I think I'm most excited to just I guess I love being on teams. So being on a team like that, I feel is such a family thing. But then also getting to play with people and against people who have worked their whole life to do this and really, really want it. Because obviously in high school there's people that really want to win, but in college, it takes so much hard work and dedication that that those people want to be there, and that they're going to work so hard every day to make that happen. So I feel like being able to play with people who are going to constantly push me to be better and want everyone to succeed as a whole is going to be awesome.
All right, awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure covering you at Roosevelt. Good luck in Northern Michigan, and I'll be following your career.
Thank you.